America's Pop Culture Trivia Show.
Check it out.
America's Pop Culture Trivia Show. With Joe Parisi.
This is episode 159 of America's Pop Culture Trivia Show. Welcome into the program. I am Joe Parisi. I cannot thank you enough for joining me for today's episode. I've got a fun one planned out just for you. As always, 3 rounds, 7 questions per round, and just 5 seconds between questions for you to think of the answers. All kinds of 80s and 90s stuff to get that nostalgia going in your mind and remind you about a bunch of stuff you totally forgot about. Round 1 today is going to be all about television. Round 2, music. And round 3 is a mixed round. Good luck. Now let's play.
Round 1.
Round 1, television. Here we go. Question number 1. David Lynch's show, Twin Peaks, is set in the fictional town of Twin Peaks. What state is Twin Peaks said to be located in? Question 2. The Andy Griffith Show was set in the fictional town of Mayberry. On the show, what state was Mayberry located in? Question 3. A sitcom about the Malloy family that ran from 1995 to 1999. Entourage's Kevin Connolly was on this show, and the show featured a talking stuffed bunny named Mr. Floppy that was voiced by Bobcat Goldthwait. Ring a bell? Name this show. Question 4. Lisa Ann Walter starred as Lisa Ann Minardi Hunter, Assistant District Attorney in Baltimore, on this sitcom that ran for 1 season starting in 1996. Michael O'Keefe, who played Danny Noonan in Caddyshack, played Lisa's basketball coach husband, Kevin, on the show. Name this show. Question 5. On what show would you find a mother named Charlotte Pickles? Question 6. On what show would you find a mother named Gloria Delgado Pritchett? And question 7, a children's mystery series that ran on Nickelodeon from 1996 to 1999. The main character on the show is a teenager named Shelby, an overachiever who solves mysteries. Her grandfather, Mike, was played by Pat Morita. Name this show. And that's going to do it for round number 1. Here come your answers. Question 1. David Lynch's show, Twin Peaks, is set in the fictional town of Twin Peaks. What state is Twin Peaks said to be located in? Washington. Question 2. The Andy Griffith Show was set in the fictional town of Mayberry. On the show, what state was Mayberry located in? North Carolina. Question 3. A sitcom about the Malloy family that ran from 1995 to 1999. Entourage's Kevin Connolly was on this show, and the show featured a talking stuffed bunny named Mr. Floppy that was voiced by Bobcat Goldthwait. Name this show. Unhappily Ever After. Question 4. Lisa Ann Walter starred as Lisa Ann Minardi Hunter, assistant district attorney in Baltimore on this sitcom that ran for just one season starting in 1996. Michael O'Keefe, who played Danny Noonan in Caddyshack, played Lisa's basketball coach husband, Kevin, on the show. Name that show. That is called Life's Work. That is a deep cut. If you remember Life's Work, you should just take a bonus point. Question number 5. On what show would you find a mother named Charlotte Pickles? Rugrats. Question 6. On what show would you find a mother named Gloria Delgado Pritchett? Modern Family. And question 7, another pretty deep cut here. A children's mystery series that ran on Nickelodeon from 1996 to 1999. The main character on the show is a teenager named Shelby, an overachiever who solves mysteries. Her grandfather, Mike, was played by Pat Morita. Name the show. The Mystery Files of Shelby Woo.
Round 2.
Round 2 today is a music round. Question number 1. The soundtrack from this 1998 romantic fantasy film gave us 3 hit songs. Iris by the Goo Goo Dolls, Uninvited by Alanis Morissette, and Angel by Sarah McLachlan. Name the movie. Question 2. Nothing's Gonna Stop Us Now from Starship was used as the main theme song for a 1987 romantic comedy that starred Andrew McCarthy and Kim Cattrall. Name the film. Question 3. In 1994, Lisa Loeb's song Stay, I Missed You was released as the debut single from what original movie soundtrack? Question 4. In the movie Groundhog Day, over and over in the film, at 6 a.m., Phil's alarm clock goes off. And because the same day keeps repeating, it's the same song on the radio every time. What song is it? Question 5. 2001's Lady Marmalade by Pink, Christina Aguilera, Lil' Kim, and Maya was for what movie soundtrack? Question 6. In 1989's Say Anything, what song does John Cusack's character Lloyd play for his ex-girlfriend on a boombox, which he holds up over his head outside of her house? Remember that iconic scene? What song is playing? Question 7. What Chuck Berry song does Marty McFly play on stage in the movie Back to the Future? And that'll do it for the music round. Here come your answers. Question 1. The soundtrack from this 1998 romantic fantasy film gave us 3 hit songs. Iris by the Goo Goo Dolls, Uninvited by Alanis Morissette, and Angel by Sarah McLachlan. Name the movie. City of Angels. That soundtrack became the 7th best-selling album of 1998. Question 2, Nothing's Gonna Stop Us Now from Starship was used as the main theme song for a 1987 romantic comedy that starred Andrew McCarthy and Kim Cattrall. Name the film. Mannequin. Question 3. In 1994, Lisa Loeb's song Stay, I Missed You was released as the debut single from what original movie soundtrack? Reality Bites. Question 4. In the movie Groundhog Day, over and over in the film, at 6 a.m., Phil's alarm clock goes off. And because the same day keeps repeating, it's the same song every time. What song is it? I Got You, Babe, from Sonny and Cher. Question 5. 2001's Lady Marmalade by Pink, Christina Aguilera, Lil' Kim, and Maya was for what movie soundtrack? Moulin Rouge. Question 6. In 1989's Say Anything, what song does John Cusack's character Lloyd play for his ex-girlfriend on a boombox, which he holds up over his head outside of her house? In Your Eyes by Peter Gabriel. And question 7, what Chuck Berry song does Marty McFly play on stage in the movie Back to the Future? Johnny Be Good. And that was not actually Michael J. Fox's voice that we hear singing in that famous scene. I think we probably all figured that. They didn't fool many people on that one. But who was it? Whose voice was that? Because it wasn't Chuck Berry's voice either. It was a guy named Mark Campbell. He was part of a group called Jack Mack and the Heart Attack. But Mark Campbell, professional musician, singer. He's done a lot of stuff having to do with movies and television shows. So that's a little side trivia question for you. Mark Campbell is the voice you actually hear.
Round 3.
Your third and final round on today's episode is a mixed round. And before we jump into it, let me just throw out a quick reminder. If you guys could do me a quick favor, leave the show a rating and a review. You can do it on Apple Podcasts. You can do it on Spotify, wherever you may be listening. If it's not one of those two, if you can do it, I would appreciate it. This is a mixed round. 7 more questions to go. Here we go. Question number 1. This Dodge sports car debuted in 1991 as a pace car for the Indianapolis 500 before finally going on sale in January 1992. It stopped being produced in 2017. What is the name of this Dodge vehicle? Question 2. Miami Vice was one of the most iconic shows of the 80s. The show debuted on September 16th of what year? Question 3. Prior to his roles on News Radio and his job hosting Fear Factor, Joe Rogan appeared in a 9-episode Fox sitcom back in 1994 as a character named Frank Valenti, a young, egocentric star player on a professional baseball team. Rogan was one of the stars of the show, along with Bruce Greenwood and Mike Starr. What was the name of this baseball-focused sitcom? Question 4. This actor played Chet in Weird Science, Simon in True Lies, Dr. Bill Harding in Twister, and Private William Hudson in Aliens. Name the actor. Question 5. Around since 1977, this breakfast cereal is manufactured to look like little chocolate chip cookies. The brand's mascot is now Chip the Wolf, but in the past it was Cookie Jarvis, Cookie Crook, Cookie Cop, and Chip the Dog. Name this cereal. Question 6. Tatum O'Neal played 11-year-old star pitcher Amanda Wurlitzer in what 1976 film? And question number 7. Globally known for its sports clothing and footwear, this brand has used the slogans "Pump It Up," "Be More Human," and "I Am What I Am." Name the brand. That's going to do it for round 3. Here come your final 7 answers. Question number 1. This Dodge sports car debuted in 1991 as a pace car for the Indianapolis 500 before finally going on sale in January 1992. It stopped being produced in 2017. What was the name of this Dodge vehicle? Viper. The Dodge Viper. So the original model that was made back in 1992 went for around $52,000. And over the lifespan of the Dodge Viper, they only made a total of about 32,000 of them. So not that many Dodge Vipers were ever even out there on the streets. And you probably remember the Dodge Viper and probably recall that you would just kind of see one here and there. And that's because, over that whole time frame, only 32,000 of them were even produced. Question number 2. Miami Vice was one of the most iconic shows of the 80s. That show debuted on September 16th of what year? 1984. And it would run all the way until January 25th, 1990. Question 3. Prior to his roles on News Radio and his job hosting Fear Factor, Joe Rogan appeared in a 9-episode Fox sitcom back in 1994 as a character named Frank Valenti, a young, egocentric star player on a professional baseball team. Rogan was one of the stars of the show, along with Bruce Greenwood and Mike Starr. What was the name of this baseball-focused sitcom? That was a show called Hardball. Such a cliche. A baseball sitcom called Hardball. Kind of ridiculous. That show debuted in the middle of the 1994-1995 Major League Baseball strike that was going on. And just made it 9 episodes and then it was canceled. Question 4. This actor played Chet in Weird Science, Simon in True Lies. That was a funny character. Dr. Bill Harding in Twister, and Private William Hudson in Aliens. Name the actor. Bill Paxton. Question 5. Around since 1977, this breakfast cereal is manufactured to look like little chocolate chip cookies. The brand's mascot is now Chip the Wolf, but in the past it was Cookie Jarvis, Cookie Crook, Cookie Cop, and Chip the Dog. What cereal am I talking about? Cookie Crisp. So most of the Cookie Crisp commercials that I can recall, probably like late 80s into the early 90s, it was the Cookie Crook. he'd he had like a sack of all the stuff that he had stolen running around, and then there was the little cartoon cop that was always chasing him. But yeah, Cookie Crisp. I've probably had that once in my life. Question number 6. Tatum O'Neal played 11-year-old star pitcher Amanda Wurlitzer in what 1976 film? The Bad News Bears. And question number 7. Globally known for its sports clothing and footwear, this brand has used the slogans "Pump It Up," "Be More Human," and "I Am What I Am." Name that brand. That is Reebok. The dead giveaway there is Pump It Up, which was the one they were using when they debuted the fabulous Reebok pumps. Did you ever have a pair of pumps? I did, and I have kind of a goofy recollection of the whole thing. So the pumps were first released November 24th, 1989. It was kind of the first shoe to ever do something like this. And, I was I wasn't getting them so I would be better at basketball or anything like that. Like I just wanted them for the style. And the ones that I was drawn to when my mom finally took me up to the mall and was like, fine, you can get some. It was this white pair with teal and purple accents on it. And they weren't the basketball ones. Remember some of them where the actual pump on the tongue kind of had the dimples like a basketball. This was, I think, more of a tennis-focused pump. It's probably around 1990, maybe 91. And I'm fairly certain that the pair I had was a woman's pair. And I think my mom told me that, and I was like, I don't care. I like this color combo the best. So I bought 2 sizes up. I normally wore like a 7 at that time. Give me a woman's 9 because I'm wearing these bad boys home. And that's my Reebok pump story. Only pair of pumps I ever owned, and they were sweet, man. With my Skids overalls and my backwards San Jose Sharks hat. You talk about an unstoppable person. That was me in 1990, 91. Remember then Puma came out with the Puma Disc? That thing, it was never nearly as talked about, but I just looked it up. The Puma Disc is still in production today. I know they brought the pumps back, but the disc, you look up Puma Disc, I'm seeing 50 different varieties of it right now. So I guess that's still a popular thing for Puma. Good for them. Well, hey guys, thank you so much for listening. This is America's Pop Culture Trivia Show. My name is Joe Parisi. Thank you all for the very nice Instagram messages and emails you guys send me. Always love hearing from you guys. My Instagram is Joe Parisi VO, at Joe Parisi VO is in voiceover. My website is joeparisivoiceover.com, which you can email me through. You can message me through the Instagram or whatever. I am going to go make up some more questions, do some research, find some more topics to come up with questions on, and we'll do it again in 2 weeks. Thank you guys so much. See ya.
America's Pop Culture Trivia Show with Joe Parisi.